Well, I haven't done a tech review in a long time, and I meant to get rid of the T28, so let's do a review of it. Now this tank destroyer is the tier 8 of the non-turreted tank destroyer line for the Americans, as opposed to the turreted version, the T28 prototype. Now this tank destroyer comes right after the T95 AT, but you can also research it from the prototype. So if you come from the prototype, the research is not that bad. All you have to do is research the tracks, and that's pretty much it. But if you're coming from the T25 AT, you have to research the engine. Radio. You also have to research the radio if you didn't play any other American tanks, and as well as the tracks and the 120mm. But yeah, you do need this 120mm in order to play through to the Doom Turtle, because 200mm penetration for a tier 8 tank destroyer is pretty bad. So you need 50 more millimeters of penetration, a little bit more damage. So yeah, this tank destroyer is alright. It plays like an assault gun because it has armor. It is pretty slow. Top speed is only 18 kilometers per hour. So hull traverse is only 20 degrees per second. Kinda terrible. And the side armor is crap, only 50 millimeters. It kind of has a false advertisement on the frontal armor, because the only place that's 254 millimeters is behind the gun, so around the gun mantlet, and that's the only place where it has the most armor. The rest of these plates are about 200 millimeters, so false advertisement. Alright, and the rest is view range is crap, 370, which is below average, but tank destroyers, so Radio range is standard for high tiers, whatever. The gun is the 120mm they can find on the T34 if you have one, but you can also have this gun on the T28 prototype. So decent enough gun. It is about the same gun as the M103, so decent, alright. But crew training, you basically want to have repairs instead of camo, but this tank is slow, so most of the time I found myself camping base, like all Doom Turtles, but you can have whatever. So switch out to 6 cents for a commander when you reach 100% on your first skill. Switch out to Deadeye for the gunner. Switch to clutch braking for the driver, and switch out to safe stowage. Yeah, safe stowage is fine. So crew skills are mostly repairs and some other stuff to benefit the turning speed of this thing, because it turns very slowly, and if it gets flanked, it's dead. I have a gun rammer because if you can fit one, you fit one. Vents because it's closed top, so that's good. And binoculars to increase the view range when you're camping. But other than that, you could put a camouflage net, which is not a bad idea. And the rest is you don't really need it because the gun aims pretty okay, 2.1 seconds, so not that bad. It is not as accurate as 0.38, so that's not that accurate of a gun, but it does fire pretty fast. Reloads every 7.5 seconds, so that's good. Other than that, it's a fairly decent tank destroyer. So let's go into Tank Inspector to see the armor, and we'll play some live games afterwards. And here we have the T28. Now this tank destroyer has a lot of armor, but that's only behind the gun mantlet. So you can see with the collision model, the 254mm is behind the gun mantlet and nowhere else. The rest is 203mm, so it's like a Ferdinand if you have one. But yeah, it's like a prototype, T28 prototype. The lower plate is 133, but well sloped, so don't go for the lower plate. That's a bad idea. Just shoot through the frontal upper plate, or just shoot through the side armor, because the side armor is only 51mm. So yeah, side armor is crap, and the ass end is crap. So if artillery lands a shell somewhere near you, behind you, it does hurt because your side armor is god awful. So yeah, this tank destroyer is a one-trick pony. It's pretty much face forwards all the time, and doesn't turn that fast. Alright, so let's look at the other stuff. It does have 248 millimeters of penetration, which is decent for a tier 8 tank destroyer. The DPM is pretty good, 2,700. So with the gun rammer and vents, that's about 3,000. So that's pretty good. It has 40 rounds, so you can spam a few shots. Shell velocity is not that fast, but still decent. Accuracy is not that good, 0.36, but alright. Aim time is alright. Gun depression is only 5 degrees, so yeah, I cannot do the same thing that you did with the T25 AT. That tank destroyer has 10 degrees of gun depression. This has only 5, so that sucks. Accuracy is fairly decent after you shoot. And chassis traverse is not that fast. It's only 20 degrees per second, so it doesn't turn that well. Power to weight ratio is only 8.5, which is crap. Top speed is only 18, which is slow. Reverse is only 7, slow. Terrain resistance is kind of bad, like a heavy tank, so god awful. View range is alright for a tier 8 tank destroyer. Signal range is standard. Camouflage is actually pretty decent, better than the Yak Panther 2, so it is more well hidden. So putting a camo net is not a bad idea, but I just put vents so it can go for the damage. But yeah, it's not a bad tank destroyer, it's just too slow. So let's play a few live games and you can see the speed of this thing, which is not that much. So let's play a few live games and demonstrate the T28, the slow moving somewhat turtle, I guess. It's a turtle. It's a snail. It's not a turtle yet. The side armor is not that good. Alright. I could play a little bit ballsy, but I need to have a few supporters to do that. Now, remember, the cupola is still a weak spot on top of the tank, but if you keep your enemies at medium range, it is a little bit more difficult for them to shoot at your cupola unless they aim. And if they take time to aim at your cupola, it gives you the time to shoot at them. So, it's a tank destroyer. It's an assault gun. It's slow. Okay, we're against a bunch of lions. AT-15, Romtel Borsig, and the rest is tier 6. Alright. That's fine. So it's a slow vehicle. It is very slow. It's alright. It's a stock tiger. What is that Romtel Borsig doing? Welcome to the Thunderdome. This thing is slow. Panther 2, Cromwell. Okay, where's the Pershing? Alright, guess we're holding this corner against the lions. Now the lion has about 220-ish millimeters of penetration, so if you angle the frontal armor, we can still angle the tank like this, and that will bounce a few shots. But other than that, don't face against a Romtel Borsig because that thing could penetrate you. AT-15. We should be fine against him. Let's see, the volume is a little bit loud for me. Oh, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, you don't want to face that thing, son. It's an AT-15. It's an AT-15. Just let me deal with it. Lion. Okay. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Go kill that Fury. Get out of the way. And let me kill the... Thank you. Oh, goddamn. Ah! My matlet! I want to shoot through his matlet. Alright, a little back up a little bit. The artillery will shoot at us, and there's a lion looking at us. Lags. You can only shoot at close targets. The good thing about this tank destroyer is that the reload is pretty fast. Like that. So wiggle. There we go. Let them come to us. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. Shooting up to down. Okay. Yeah, let them come to us. Wiggle. Yeah, yeah. Wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Do the wiggle.
Our main gun is damaged. It's working, but not very well. Penetration.
Be fine.
Let's find another target.
This is what sucks.
Penetration.
Ah, shut your own teammates. That's awesome. Thank you. My ass is gonna get hit.
Half of our engine power. Enemy armor is damaged.
Wiggle. Faster. Wiggle. Faster. Ah, damn it.
Bail out. Vehicle is high.
Yeah, we still got him. No worries. So you should still wiggle your tank destroyer when you're playing it. And my computer's a little bit slow because it's recording on the first session. So ignore that. But you see how I wiggle against two targets? And you have to wiggle to prevent them from shooting your cupola. So our first shot to the cupola only knocks out my periscopes. And the rest just bounce because he still have to take time to aim. And if he's taking time, he is not moving. And therefore gives your artillery the chance to shoot at them, gives your teammates a chance to shoot at them as well. So buy as much time for your teammates as possible. So we still won. Yeah, it's basically me against two Lions and AT-15. That AT-15 was bold, pretty bold, but he did manage to penetrate us a few times. But yeah, T25, T25, T28. It's a slow moving target, so we should win. But artillery is dead. The VK is dead. That's a baby panther. All right. So yeah, what the hell is my cause 5? Oh, destroy 2. I didn't accomplish that. Only did 3,000 damage, but the rate of fire is not that bad. You saw that? It reloads every 7.5 seconds, so the DPM is pretty good. So it's like playing the ISU, except that you have to pump out a little bit more shots, and you're a little bit slower, but quite alright. Quite alright. GG. GG. So we did the best we could. The one lion has a brain to flank us, but his teammate shot at him, which is funny. So, alright. High caliber, just from standing there and doing nothing. Emblem? I have the Irish emblem. Yeah! So we also spotted for a lot of damage too. So that was a 10 or 1,000 XP game. That wasn't that good. So where's the Irish emblem? Give us luck. What the? Hey man, the Irish emblem is free. Yeah! The Irish emblem is free. Permanently. Oh, miscellaneous. There you go. Should be 0 gold. Permanently. Will remain, can be applied later. Yes, it's free. Do it. Yeah, it's on the side of my TV. Alright. Happy St. Paddy's Day. So, okay. Now, this tank destroyer, CO clubs, a lot of premium tier 8 heavies, like the IS-6 or KV-5. Not really the T34, but you see what I mean. So, we should worry a little bit about the IS-3, but the rest we could easily ruffle stomp. Easily. But remember, once you die, the team dies with you. So, you have to carry the game. Nobody else put the freaking clover? That sucks. I'm the only one. Alright. 4-leaf clover. Give me a lot of luck.
Time to
It's
roll
nice that they give us free emblems. It's nice. I like it. Too bad I'm gonna sell this tank right afterwards. Okay, I'm slower than you. Please let me through. Thank you. Nobody's going that side? Okay, I just want camp base then. With this KV3. Or KV2. Wonderful. Ah! ISX, please let me shoot at him. He's juicy.
Ready to fire.
Ah, you slow piece of crap.
Where'd they go?
Damn it. Come out, poke out.
Target acquired.
Bow!
Enemy is hit.
Reloading.
Target released.
Bow! Don't want to expose your side armor, remember that. And there's 2 artilleries, so we're getting the fudge out. Back up, back up. Bro dogs might spot us. Alright. There's a Cromwell. Is he feeling bold? Alright. T25. IS-3. Aye, that was short. But gun reloads pretty quick. See what I mean? Freaking artillery. Scumbag! Side armor is not that great, so any splash to your side armor does hurt. Any splash whatsoever. So let's just peel back. Don't want to deal with goddamn artillery. Peel, peel, peel to the rock. There is a Tiger P. Whole buttload of other stuff. This thing is slow, so take your time. All I have to do is prevent myself from getting hit by artillery. Yeah, I'm golden. Okay. Aye! Lags. Computer. That's why I blame it on. 3, 2, 1.
Enemy armor is hit.
Burn!
Enemy fuel tank is hit. Permission to engage. Target unlocked.
Aye, rock. Don't want to get hit by artillery. That's all we want to do. Or all we don't want to do. Or what? IS-6 out in the open. There's IS-3 somewhere behind us.
Target acquired.
Alright!
Let's find another target.
Oh, Tiger. Okay. Guys, I need you to kill the artillery. Ah, thank you.
Target acquired.
Alright, auto aim noob. Against fast targets, it's not gonna work.
Target released.
You should be dead. Okay. IS-3. Tiger.
Target acquired. Target released. Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Alright, other targets.
Enemy armor is hit.
I'm shooting with the lag. It's not the greatest. Where's the IS-3? We have a Super Pershing, a WZ-111. Yeah, we should be fine. Famous last words. Nope. There's that IS-3. Get punted. So yeah, most of the time you find yourself slow, like what you see right now, and I'm just base camping most of the time. Okay, he's dead. There's one more artillery. Oh!
Permission to engage.
Zoom in.
They're knocked out.
Oh, that was worth. No. So most of the time, you find yourself camping base with this thing. Most of the time, and that's the same with the Doom Turtle. So you just camp base and just snipe from base. Lucky Clover gives me an ammo rack, full health. No, you shall surrender under our whims. We shall rape your ponies and plunder your women's. What? Okay. Where's that Porsche Tiger? This thing is not that fast. Alright, so take a drink of water. Yeah, it's a slow tank destroyer. But DPM is pretty good, so you can pump out a lot of shots. So slow. Now the cupola is still two big weak spots on top of this tank destroyer, but you can still wiggle. So that's still a viable strategy. And game over. So most of the time you find yourself too slow to get to a battlefield and just camp base. But what's wrong with camping base? High caliber again. I missed like 10 million shots. Wonderful. Alright. Let's continue. It's not a bad tank destroyer, it's just a little bit too slow for me. A little bit too slow. Alright, tier 10. Put our balls to the walls. No artillery, that's good, that's amazing. So, the only thing I have to worry about is artillery, which I hate. Really hate. When driving slow vehicles. Really slow vehicles. Now, the armor is not going to hold up against tier 10s and tier 9s, so you have to play a little bit more campier with the thing, with your tactics. So, where the hell do we go? Let's see, E3, E5, Conqueror, Yak Tiger, and a bunch of tier 8 heavy tanks.
Let's go.
Oh, T95 E2? Oh, that's interesting. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. But it's a tier 10 game, so alright. Whenever I'm recording, the frame rate goes down to 30 frames per second, which sucks. Which does suck. A little bit. Damn it. Get back here. Ah, dang it. So, yeah, too slow. Keep moving. Keep moving. I don't have 6th sense, so I'm not gonna be that ballsy, but I'll take shots because I have armor. Oh no. Oh god. A lorry. Click, click, click. You want to come up? You have no gun depression. Okay, Pershing. Oh, he's gone. Lorry. He's gone. I don't know if I'm spotted, but I don't know when I get shot at. IS-3 got vaporized. Centurion. No shots. Let's pull a little bit more before the lorry spots us. Yeah. No. AMX 90.
Ready to fire.
Eat it! Hit the rock. Hit the
Where'd
ground.
they go?
Scheiße. Centurion. That's never gonna hit. T34.
Penetration.
Yay! Penetration. Come on, load faster. There you go.
Penetration.
Load faster. I need another shell.
Got him.
Alright. See how quick the reload is? Astronomically quick. Yeah, Tiger. And no shots. I cannot go up that much because the AMX 1390 will spot us. So let's not. Oh, T28 is there? Okay. That's good.
Ready to fire.
Push! To the limit!
Target unlocked.
I hit the ground. Push it to the limit. There's like 10 billion tank destroyers on the other side of this hill. Pershing. Get up a little bit more so I can shoot at you.
Ready to fire.
Under pressure's not that great, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Wall. Come on, Centurion. You know you wanna. Poke out. Poke. Ah, God damn it. Oh!
Ready to fire.
Use a ballsy.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Auto aim, dude! Oh. Yeah. God damn it. Alright, so we can go for their tank destroyer now because the 1390 left. Actually, it's just turn our guns around and shoot these guys. Flash!
Penetration.
The reload is pretty good. Come on, Centurion.
Critical hit.
Tracks ate it. Too low of a shot. Side of his turret. Flash!
Penetration.
Alright. They're backing off because I'm providing cover fire. Let's push up. He's behind a rock. He's behind a mountain. Flash! Did I hit his tracks? I don't know. Turn the gun around. I have to cover two sides. No. No shots. Come on, give me more shots. Oh.
Ready to fire.
Aye! Come on.
Target unlocked.
Come on. The Centurion's too bold. Push! It went through the gap between his turret and his hull armor. Flash!
Critical hit.
Fucking hit his tracks. God damn it. Thank you.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Jesus. Took freaking forever. Where's the Pershing? So I can shoot at him. Give me the Pershing. Alright. Time to help out our light tanks. There is the T28. Flash! I missed. It's behind a rock. Jesus, there's a lot of them. Okay, can I help? Can I help? No, I can't. Can I? No. Oh no. Oh no. Conqueror. Oh no. Come on. Oh Jesus.
We didn't even scratch them.
Repair pack on that thing? He sees me. He fucking sees me. Fuck you.
We didn't even scratch
There you go.
them.
Angle, angle your tank. Angle. Angle. Ow. Ow.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Oh well. Ow. So, the health is not that much. Wow, our team just folded. Jesus Christ. Alright, pause. Still did better than the rest of the team. That's good. Yeah, come on, T110 E5. You're playing tier 10. Jeez. Alright, last game. One more. Then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day. Flash. Nobody watched Flash Gordon. That was like 1980s. Or 70s. I think it's 80s. It's iconic 80s. Alright. So basically, in this match, all we have to worry about is the IS-3 and the T-34, as well as the ISU. The rest of these tanks cannot penetrate us from the front. So we're good. We can still bounce a few shots from the IS-3 if we angle our frontal armor. If we angle. But we should be able to do fine as long as you don't run into the ISU. That's the only thing I have to worry about. Clover. That's a Paddlin.
Time to roll out.
So in games like this, you can play like a assault gun because most of the stuff cannot penetrate you from the front. So play this thing like an assault gun. In tier 10 games, like the one before, play like a tank destroyer. They just camp. But in this game, I'm going to assault and conquer slowly. View range is not the best, but well, it didn't get nerfed, so that's good. There is 3 artilleries, so we need to go into the town as fast as possible. The gun reloads pretty good, but my performance is hindered because it's recording. So, alright. I have no sixth sense, but I do have camouflage. Ooh, juicy target! Damn it! Come back! Where's the ISU? As long as we don't face the ISU. His view range got nerfed. Alright. There is the ISU. Okay, he's not on this alley. So as long as we don't fight that thing, we're good. I can still spot for myself because the T28 view range is not nerfed for the 9.6 patch. So that's good. I can spot for myself. I just need that KV3 to push up or push back. Can I get a shot on this steering wheel? Nope, there's a building in the way. We're good. Just be patient. KV3, IS3. I need the KV5 to push back. Or we can just push up. Okay, be careful now. That's a target we do not want to face alone. Watch out for artillery. Which, there's too many of them, so let's push back a little bit. If they're not gonna move, I'm gonna just charge to the. KB5, KB3. Did he see us? He probably did. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Here we go. Why are you doing? You're not going anywhere, Sonny Jim. You better repair that tracks. They actually got me. That was an accurate shot. To the top of my hull? What is my team doing? Guess they'll push up. Pick on someone your own size! Wiggle. Nice. Alright. Okay. Tracks hit it. That's fine. Welcome to the Thunderdome, son! Wiggle. And he's out. Captain Nick KS. Wiggle. Wiggle. Freaking IS-2. Okay, ISU. Flash! Oh, he has a derp gun. Okay, barrel derp gun. Alright, so that's how you play assault guns. You just charge in and fuck the world. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have 1% health. I have 6 health, actually. There we go. Now we can go up. Okay. There are tier 6 and tier 8 artillery. I should kill them in one hit, other than the lorry. Ah, fuck it. High explosive. Can't be bastards. Yeah, drown yourself, you dick. You better drown yourself, because I'm gonna give you unsportsmanlike conduct. Choke him. Yeah. Pussies. Artillery scumbags. And one more. Alright, so basically that's how you play the T28. You play like an idiot and just charge in. So tanks like the KV5, the T29, the Black Prince, stands no chance. The IS-3, yeah, he can pierce your frontal armor if you don't angle it, but other than that, it's a pretty much easy game. So the best condition for the T28 is when you're top tier and the enemies are a bunch of IS-6, KV5s, you know, stuff that cannot never penetrate you whatsoever. So yeah. It has the gun to do so, but when it's tier 9 match. The hell are these freaking artillery doing? Tomatoes. Go for the kill or go for the cap. Just don't dance around like a tard. What is this T29 doing? Oh, yeah. So this is the kind of stuff I'm dealing with all the time. All the time. Is he bot? Move up! You see? Thank God I was there to kill the heavy tanks. Thank you. That's... You're a dumbass too. That's fine. You see the kind of tomatoes we're dealing with? Let's see if the FE can find the other FE. It should be around here somewhere. Never mind, game's over. Oh well. Blah. Blah. So that's the T28. It's a assault gun. That's like the third high caliber in all the games we play. And that's pretty good. That's like all the high calibers. Let's see. Out of the 4 games I play, 1, 2, 3, 4. So out of the 4 games I played, that was yesterday, I got high caliber on 3 of those. The other one being a tier 10 doesn't count. So this tank destroyer is pretty good because the gun is very fast firing. It does quite decent amount of damage, and it is like the T110's E5's gun because the reload is pretty goddamn quick and the penetration is pretty decent. So if you compare this gun to the T110 E5, that should give an accurate representation between the comparisons. Oh, where's that gun? So yeah, it's like the T110 E5's gun, except that you fire a little bit more faster. More faster, yes. You fire a little bit faster than the T110 E5, and you have less penetration, but accuracy is not that good, so aim time is not that good. But it is like the T110 E5's gun, so it fires pretty quick, and you have a lot of DPM. But the armor will not hold up in a tier 9 game or tier 10, and this tank destroyer is slow, so I'm not really keeping it. I'll probably sell it, or I'm selling it right now, but I just want the garage slot. But once you get through it, the T29, T29, the T95 is actually better in terms of side armor and frontal armor. The frontal armor on this thing is actually 300 instead of 200, which actually helps it, since it's not just 300 underneath the mantlet, it's 300 all the way around on the front. So it's a lot better. So should you keep the T28? Not really. I don't really like it because it's slow, and slow tanks tend to die easy. So comparing this to the Ferdinand, I probably would keep the Ferdinand instead of this tank destroyer, because the Ferdinand has gun depression, very wide gun arc, so you can actually could side scrape pretty well. The frontal armor is about the same, 200 millimeters. And the gun's a little bit more punchy on the Ferdinand because the Ferdinand does about 500 damage per shot, I think, instead of 400. What the hell is the Ferdinand? There it is. So hull armor is actually about the same. Top speed is a lot better. Weighs about the same. Traverse is the same-ish. Give or take, same-ish. So I need to look at the Ferdinand. I think it's stock configuration. Yeah, the traverse on the upgraded tracks are a little bit better. Top engine gives 840 horsepower. Top gun gives... Yeah, penetration is about the same. Damage is a little bit more. Rate of fire is not as good, but it's a Ferdinand. So accuracy is more accurate. Aim time is a little bit worse. So I would rather keep the Ferdinand than the T28 because the Ferdinand can actually move, whereas the T28 is kind of slow. And the view range is the same. So, yeah, T28. Not a bad tank destroyer. Not a great tank destroyer like the ISU, which is just giant bazooka. But for tank destroyers at tier 8, let's see. I have the ISU, the Ramtel Borsig, and I played through the prototype. So I have a little bit better success with the prototype because it has a turret and does turn around a little bit easier. But the T28 is not bad in a sense. So it's decent for assault gun. But if you want to play assault guns at tier 8, play the Ferdinand. The Ferdinand's a good choice because the frontal armor is the same. The gun's a little bit more punchy, and it doesn't expose itself that much. But the DPM is not as good, but it's a little bit faster. So more capabilities with the Ferdinand than with the T28. The T28 is a one-trick pony. You just can't base, and that's pretty much it, since it's so slow. But thank you guys for watching this tank review. It's been a long time since I did one, like a month or 2 months, whatever. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below or any questions pertaining to the T28 or anything else in general that might comes up. Rate this video if you can. That was helping out a lot. Subscribe to my channel for more World of Tanks stuff. And as always, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.